Good morning, Harrison Central. Today is Friday, December 8th, and I'm Hannah with your morning news. Since we are approaching our holiday break, all Huskies in grades K through 12 are counting down the 12 days of Christmas. Here are next week's themes. Monday, dress as your favorite Christmas character. Tuesday, Frozen Day, so wear your blue and white. Wednesday is Mistletoes, wear your favorite Christmas socks. Thursday, Reindeer Day, so wear your antlers or red nose. And Friday is Flannel Day. Today, we also have an announcement from Mr. Richards. There will be an ASVAB makeup day on December 15th at 8 a.m. for any student interested in taking the test. This is for any student who missed the test the first time or wants to try to get a higher score. Please sign up on the Google form or see Mr. Richards for more information.
Now we're going to send it over to Sam, who is going to tell us about today's lunch and this week's birthdays.
Our lunch for today is hot dogs and baby carrots. Our birthdays for this coming week are Cameron McAfee, Sid Davenport, Evan Johnson, Dylan Blake, and Trinity McLeod. Happy birthday, guys, and we'll send it back to the studio.
Next, for a Husky Spotlight this week, our reporter Aubrey took some time to sit down with senior Trista Thompson.
I'm Aubrey with this week's Student Spotlight, Trista Thompson. So what sports do you participate in?
I played volleyball during the fall.
Okay, and who is your favorite teacher?
Mr. Valesco.
And what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I love hanging out with my friends and just doing anything with them, and I also go to as many sporting events as I can.
All right, thank you. Back to the studio.
This week, Harrison Central has been holding the spelling bee. Today, we have reporter Nessa with a live interview of yesterday's winner.
Hi, I'm here with Phoebe, the winner of the junior high spelling bee. How much did you have to study before the spelling bee yesterday?
I didn't study for any certain amount, but I just kept on writing down the words and listening to the pronunciation, so I got most of them right.
Okay. And what was your winning word that you spelled?
Societal.
And what is the next step now that you've won the junior high spelling bee?
The next step is moving on to the district spelling bee. So then we're gonna get a new word packet to do.
Perfect. Now let's send it to Sam with this week's sports.
This weekend, the high school cheerleading team will be competing in the OHSAA state competition in Columbus. We have senior cheerleader Emily Davis with us this morning to talk about the upcoming competition. Emily, could you tell us about this year's team?
Yes, so we have 4 seniors this year. Actually, one is out injured, so we have 3. We have 2 competition teams up and running right now. We start our non-tumble team later on. We've been working super hard in and out of the gym. Yeah, we're super excited.
That's good. How many teams will you girls be competing against?
So it's us and 7 other teams.
It's gonna be difficult, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about competitions?
So obviously winning, that's always fun. And then competitions, it's a really long day, so it's great bonding. We just all have fun together. This competition, actually, it's our overnight competition. We have a lot of team bonding. We do a lot. It's really fun. So just the team in general.
Thank you, Emily, and good luck to you and the rest of the cheerleaders.
Thank you.
The last few weeks, winter sports have been in full swing with basketball games and bowling matches. Let's get a few updates from Noah.
The boys basketball team is 1-0 after beating Barnesville last week 69-54. The Huskies jumped out to a quick 34-19 lead at halftime and never looked back. The Huskies were led by Hayden Cassidy's 27 points, and Daniel Odie also chipped in with 13 points. The girls basketball team has had a very difficult opening schedule to the start of the season. The team is 0-5 thus far, but they look to bounce back as they'll be in action a few times next week. Despite the challenging start, junior Maddie Sedgmer is off to a nice start. Coach Smith complimented Maddie for her 12 points against a very good Martins Ferry team. The wrestling team opened up with a win last night against Buckeye Local. They were led by both Lucas and Landon Thomas. Lucas, who signed his letter of intent to wrestle at Clarion University last week, picked up where he left off last season with a pin to start the season. That's it for the highlights, and back to you, Sam.
Tonight, the boys basketball team is away at Weirton. Junior high boys basketball is at home tomorrow afternoon against Conotton Valley, and the girls junior high team is away at Conotton Valley. The wrestling team is away tonight and tomorrow at the Wayne, our invitational tournament. Good luck to all teams competing this weekend. I'm Sam Circusano with HCTV Sports. Now let's send it back to the studio.
Today's weather shows a high of 57. Saturday and Sunday continues that trend. Next week shows cooler temperatures in the 30s and 40s. That's all for HCTV's weather. Now I'm going to send it to Taylor, who talked to Miss Berge, one of our phys ed teachers, to get some tips for our healthy living segment. Here's Taylor and Miss Berge.
I'm Taylor here with Miss Berge on healthy living. So how is exercise beneficial?
Exercise is beneficial to us at all ages. Exercise releases endorphins, which is that feel-good chemical in our body. And I believe that exercise is the most underutilized form of just feeling better, whether it's physical therapy, emotional therapy. I think we overlook the fact that something simple as taking a 10-minute walk can really change your mindset.
And what can we do daily to stay healthy and active?
Okay. Well, again, that 10-minute walk, not only is it good for you physically, but emotionally and mentally, you will feel the benefits. Walking is something that anybody can do. There's not a certain age or age limit to walking, whether it's indoors or outdoors. And I would suggest strength training, even at young ages, through the age that I am. It's really good for protection of your bones, and again, it helps keep you active and mobile. Personal story, my son's knee was injured during a football game this year during the fourth quarter, and he went down. We were pretty certain he was going to end up with surgery and his season would be over. And we were in Pittsburgh the next morning, and the orthopedic surgeons explained to us that his knee was in fact not blown out, that he would recover pretty promptly, and it was because the quad and the calf and the hammy did exactly what they were designed to do and help prevent him from having a serious injury. Next Friday, he was back on the field. And it was at that moment it really internalized with me how important weightlifting is, not to just become stronger, but also as a means of injury prevention.
Now, we know that exercise is good, but how can we eat healthy?
Okay, well, I think it's all about balance, all right? Everybody, their body is individual. So some people, their body responds to low carb, low fat. A lot of people choose calorie counting. And I think those things are all wonderful options depending on your own individual body. My best friend relies on balance. You know, it's nothing for her to eat chips. She loves chocolate, but she's also very conscientious of how many fruits and vegetables she intakes daily. And if you keep the mindset or the thought junk in, junk out, that is so beneficial to you. If you live on junk food, you're going to feel like junk, you know, and if you have a very, very strict healthy diet, good for you. But if you want a piece of chocolate or birthday cake, that's okay too.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't believe so. I mean, other than the fact we have a beautiful weight room facility here, the grounds outside are a wonderful place to walk. We have a great track, and of course here indoors, lots of teachers I know utilize the hallways in the evening, and if you have resources, use them.
Okay, thank you. Now let's send it back to the studio.
For local news this week, Georgia interviewed Mr. Lackner about the homemade snowman on display at the Square of Cadiz. Let's send it to her now to wrap up our show this week.
Hey guys, it's Georgia here, and I'm here with Mr. Lackner. We're going to talk about his snowman. So, how long have you been painting the snowman?
I think I've been painting them for about 6 years now.
What is the process of making the snowman?
First, Mr. Noble cuts out the wooden blanks, and then his classes prime them white. After that, I use paint and fill in the carved out sections, and then roll white paint over top of that to kind of clean up the line work.
Where are the snowmen at now?
They're in the square across from the courthouse.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Now let's send it back to the studio.
Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.